For my hour in the garden this morning, I'm going to take a beating. See my beet forest? I know. Definitely should have harvested these sooner, but things get busy on the homestead. It is hard to do with bees and planting and finishing up with school. It is really hard to find that time. Let's get on with this beating. Look at those beets. Guess what we're having for dinner tonight? The prophet's gonna help me take a beating.
Oh,
that's nice.
it's not too big, but it's
Yeah.
good.
Okay, just put him behind the bed right there, and we'll take him inside for dinner tonight.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wow, that's a big one.
Oh. Like a tree. That's literally like a giant tree.
I know.
Ah! Ah!
Got it.
How is this possible? It's almost knocked down the fence. What?
Wow. I hope
we
they
make
won't be too
smoothies?
tough to eat. Can we make smoothies? Yep, we can use some to make some smoothies. This one's called a blonde beet, and they're really tasty. All right, thanks for helping me take a beating, Eli.
Ah!
What? The first squash bug of the season. And my squash are hardly even up yet. They're just little bitty. I think we're out in for a tough year, bug-wise. All right, now I use my fork. Hopefully it'll last. It was bending last time I used it. Hopefully it'll be okay. And I don't turn over the soil. I don't till it, so to speak. I just rock back and fork and just aerate it. Loosen it up. Right, remember you guys, this all starts with a plan, garden plan. So I know that there are hot peppers going in this bed. At first last year, it was the heat of the summer, and the only thing really doing well were my peppers. And a couple other things, sweet potatoes, okra, but peppers mostly. They were doing great. And I got a little frustrated because I was like, well, I can't eat these peppers. I can't make a meal out of these, right? But then we discovered we could make a really good peach habanero hot sauce, and we could sell that. And then we could use that money to buy the meals we needed for our family. So, I don't know, I'm doing a lot more peppers this year, doing 2 full beds of them. See this bed of onions? They're really bulbing up nicely. So in a few weeks, about 2 weeks, they will come out and hot peppers will go in. It's all in the plan at the first of the year. So definitely want to make a plan so that when you know something's going to be coming out of your garden, you've planned for something to go into it. All right, I am not going to forget my fertilizer this time. I raise mealworms, so you guys have probably seen on other videos, this is their frass, or their poop. This is what they make. This is what ends up in the bottom of the bin when I clean it out and start it over. So this is great fertilizer. It's great nitrogen and phosphorus. It's great for your plants. So I'm gonna sprinkle this liberally in and work it in a little bit. I'm getting my garden workout today. Ooh. But I should show you guys there's a workout. There's a real garden workout waiting for me over here. Yeah. Chip drop. You can get a free load of wood chips by going on chipdrop.com. I'll leave the link in the description. I use it for my backyard to keep it from being muddy on the farm. So yeah, that's gonna be my garden workout in the next few days. All right, back to hot pepper bed. All right, you guys, my hour is up. I'm gonna take these beets inside and get the leaves cut off I'm gonna use and put in some water and rinse off the beets. And we'll cook them up tonight. Remember my motto this year, mulch, mulch, mulch. So I am gonna clean out under the rabbit hutches again and bring that out here. And I've got some old leaves, kind of crushed up leaves in the corner of my yard. I'm gonna use those mixed up with the rabbit hutch droppings. So that should be a great mulch for this bed. And then I'm gonna plant hot peppers. I got a great layer of mulch down. So that is the advantage again of having animals on your homestead. It rocks your garden. So this is a lot of rabbit manure in here. It can go straight on the garden. And then if you compost your chicken manure, when you clean out your chicken coop, that can go onto the garden after you compost it. But one thing I never do is wood chips. Wood chips, I don't use on my garden. Use it on the pathways. I use it to establish new beds. Put down cardboard and the wood mulch whenever I'm starting a brand new bed in the ground. But I don't use it on my beds because when you're growing things in it, it steals all the nitrogen to break down that wood, and you end up with sickly yellow looking plants. I finally get to plant my peppers, you guys. The bed is ready. I've got a pathway pepper. We called it that. We did it by seed. We called it that because it grew up in the pathway by accident. And we thought it was a mix between two types of peppers. The peppers don't usually mix, so that's a little bit rare because they're self-pollinating. So then somebody said, look to them like a Thai pepper. So I was like, oh, okay, so we've got a Thai pepper here. That's okay. We loved it. Take away all this mulch so I can get to the dirt. There we go. And we've also got Caribbean red habaneros. I loved these last year. They turned out really good and we made a great peach habanero hot sauce out of them. So that was really, really good. And then down at the end, we have a ghost because everybody needs a little bit more heat in their hot sauce. And over here I'm doing a cayenne pepper because cayenne is very good to put in my fire cider. Really gets the blood moving. It really heats things up. And it's also really good for high blood pressure, which my knight in baseball cap and jeans has. So we're gonna use this as a little bit of herbal medicine for that.